Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In front of me I have AMAZFIT Bip Max, and in today's video I'm going to show you a few settings I recommend to change on your watch. So let's get started. And the first thing I recommend to check and change is the screen brightness. To change the brightness, you simply wake up the screen, then swipe down from the top of the screen like this, swipe again to open the list of icons, and here on the list you should see the brightness icon. You can tap on it, and right here we can adjust the screen brightness for our watch by swiping on the slider. You can also turn on or off the auto brightness by tapping on this A icon, and if the auto brightness is enabled, your watch will adjust the brightness automatically according to the surrounding light, which could be quite useful if you don't want to bother with manual changing each time. For example, you enter the sun or you enter some dark place, the watch will basically adjust the brightness automatically for you. So you can enable it. And if you prefer the brightness to stay at the specific level, you just set it manually and it will stay at this level until you change it yourself. So pick the option you like, and once you're done, you can press the upper button to go back to watch face. Next thing I recommend to change is the screen timeout duration. Basically, how quickly the screen turns off after you stop touching the screen or pressing the buttons. To do it, swipe left to open the menu, find the settings icon and then tap on it. In settings, find the option called display and select it. Now, find the screen on duration, tap on it, and as you can see we have general, workout and watch face. Basically 3 states of the watch. General is when you're using your watch normally, workout is when you're tracking and workout, you have activity on your watch, and then we have the watch face. So basically if you're on the watch face, directly on the watch face on your watch. And as you can see, we can change them separately. We can tap on general and pick something like 5 seconds, 8 seconds, 15, 20 and 25. Oh, there's also 30. So pick the one you like. Be aware though, longer periods of time will use more battery life because the screen will stay on for longer. But I recommend something like 8 or 15 seconds. That's nice, a sweet spot. And then we have the workout, and you can use follow general or pick separately. Follow general is nice because you can basically set it here and here on the watch face as well. And then you can just control all of them by changing the general. You don't need to bother with them separately, but you have also option to do this separately. You can tap on workout and, for example, select something else. So make it basically you can customize it up to your liking. You don't need to do everything the same way, basically. So set this to the way set this way you want it to be. I'm gonna just follow the general because I prefer it to be that way. And once we're done, we can press the upper button, and now my screen should turn off automatically after 15 seconds of inactivity. So if I won't touch the screen or buttons for 15 seconds, it should turn off to basically save power on our watch, and should be quite soon, like this. Okay. Another thing I recommend to change or check and change is the shortcut buttons or buttons shortcuts. We can customize these shortcuts for our buttons right here. To do it, open the settings, go to the preferences, and here we have shortcut buttons. Tap on it and we have press upper button, press it once, press and hold the upper button, press lower button and double press lower button. So we can customize the shortcuts by tapping on one and scrolling through the list of functions, find the one we want to assign. For example, settings is going to be, let's open the workout menu, I guess, like this. With the long press, let's use the offline voice. With the press lower button, let's open, I don't know, maybe music, and with the double press, let's open the alarm. Okay, and now my shortcuts should be working. So if we go to watch face, as you can see, it is working. So that's how you change the shortcuts. I really recommend to check it because it could make your watch more convenient to use, more personalized. So I recommend to check it out. Next, we have the sound volume. Basically, how loud certain things are on your watch. You can adjust the sound to be quieter or louder for different things. And to adjust the sound volume, you wake up the screen, swipe down from the top of the screen again to open the quick panel, open it further, and here we have this speaker icon with the cog on it, and you can tap on it. And right here we have the volume menu, and we have different types of volume. We have alarm, media, workout, system, and voice assistant. If you're not sure what they do, you can tap on the check mark right here, and you have a description. Alarm basically works for the alarm clocks and timers and stuff like that. Then we have the media, music, voice, memos, and stuff like this. Workout changes the broadcast voice volume. System adjusts the volume for the calls, notifications, and stuff like that. And then voice assistant changes the volume of the voice assistant voice. And you can adjust them separately by tapping on one and using this slider to adjust the volume. Quite simple, like this. And once you're done, you can press the upper button, of course. Another thing I recommend to change is the settings for the Do Not Disturb mode schedule. By default, the schedule is disabled, and I recommend to enable it and use it. For example, if you prefer to sleep with your watch on your wrist, you can set up a schedule for your sleep time, and you won't be disturbed during the sleep, basically. Or maybe when you don't want to be disturbed at work, you can set up the schedule for your work time. That could be used in many ways. I recommend to change it and use it. And to do it, open the settings, of course, find the preferences and tap on it, then tap on Do Not Disturb. And here we have auto enable, and we have manual, that's the default one. Then we have scheduled, we can create our own schedule, and Smart DND turns on the mode automatically. If you're wearing your watch on your wrist during the sleep and the watch detects that you're sleeping, it will turn on the DND, and if you wake up, it's gonna turn it off. I don't know how well it works, so you can test it out for yourself, but I always like to use the schedule, the basically manual schedule. I like to set it up for myself and use it. I use it on my phone, on my watch, and it's quite nice. And as you can see now, my Do Not Disturb mode will be turning on at 10:30 p.m. and turning off at 8:30 a.m. So I won't be disturbed during the sleep. You can also turn it off, the schedule, by tapping on the manual option as well. Okay. And last thing I recommend to check and change is the color style and themes for our watch. To do it, open the settings, of course, find the display option, tap on it, and here at the bottom we have screen color style and theme style. First, let's tap on screen color time, and by default it will be on vivid. Basically, you have more saturated colors, more poppy colors. But you can also select natural if you prefer that. So we have two styles, select the one you like and tap on it. Then we have the theme style. You can also change the style of the icons, and as you can see, we have quite a few of them. We have vibrant, business, and default. Select the one you like by simply hovering on it and tapping on it to select it. And now I have different styles of icons, as you can see. Okay, and that's about all. So if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.